Yeah, I want another RPG where, like, as much as I love Paper Mario, and I did kind of hate that it's like, oh, who's gonna be the main villain in this one? Is it gonna be Smithy again, or is it gonna be someone like cool in it? Oh no, it's Bowser. It's just Bowser again.
Man, everybody in the Mushroom Kingdom just must be so bored.
Well, yeah, that's why they gotta figure out new uses for stickers. Whoa. But.
We're all adults here. With Butt the Fighter.
Followed by his buddy.
Ass!
Ass. Not just ass. Ass.
Followed by their other friend, other brother.
Tush.
Tush. Heiny.
And then their healer.
Blaze it!
There we go. Butt ass tuition 420. Oh, Monk is fucking terrible in this game.
What kind of donation goal did we have to meet for those names?
Give... What you have to do is you have to give me control of the controller, and that's the donation goal.
Well, this guy's rude. What do you want? Who will take it?
Where it was literally just a... Like, this game is just a D&D clone, like, a D&D game. Back when they did not think that they'd be making anything else. Because Square, up till this point, Square had been doing nothing but, like, adventure games. This is like their first
point-and-click adventure games?
Yeah, point-and-click adventure.
You see yon flask. Yeah, I don't miss this at all. I don't miss this. Like, give me a game that can just have a button. Just throw all the best stuff at me and
How
equip
does it feel going from playing 14 to this?
You know, I actually just recently got back into 14.
Yeah, I saw. I'm doing...
Max is a big fan of 14.
It's odd considering I've never really cared for the Final Fantasy series at all. And even MMOs. I'm not a fan of either of these things, but I don't know, there's just something about 14. I think it's just really the fact that it's extremely... It's just such a chill game. And it does not gate you from doing anything. Like, in most MMOs, you're stuck with whatever class you picked at the beginning, like what kind of, like, offense you have. And, like, you're restricted to maybe, like, 2 of the 10 different skills, like, you can do for money. But, like, in 14, it's just, like, just do whatever, man. We got gill sinks all over the place otherwise that keeps the economy healthy. Do whatever you want.
See, I also... I cannot tell you, like, from a person who played World of Warcraft, it sucked having to re-level a character from scratch because you want to try a different playstyle. And with this, it's like... And with this, it's like, oh, no, you still got your character. But you're gonna get some stuff from from leveling other classes.
I think, honestly, the way Final Fantasy XIV just kind of struck on a really good business model, where, okay, there's a lot of quality of life stuff. You can just do whatever job you want. If you mess up your stats, it's fine. You can get your stats back. There's plenty of stuff to do. That's what your subscription fee covers.
Yeah.
Just, I will pay $15 a month for that kind of quality of life stuff, where I don't have to worry about, like, if you want to level up, there's stuff you can do. There's missions and stuff. You don't have to grind wild boars in...
Or you can just do fates.
For 5 days.
Yeah, there are just so many ways to efficiently and, you know, worthwhile ways of getting your levels up. It's just, you know, it's pleasant. It's not like Vanilla WoW was, which I tried, and it was entirely for the purposes of getting somebody a recruit mount type thing, and it was the worst.
I remember when you used to do that. You used to log in, and I'd be like, are you playing World of Warcraft? And you'd be like, yeah, just to get this guy a mount.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just that you had to get in.
Warcraft
like,
sucks.
yeah, you actually had to level up a certain amount in order to, like, get them their rewards for, like, recruitment. Those were very dark days in my college summer days.
Yeah, same here. See, I actually don't mind
dodged
playing
a bullet,
the same
I guess.
character. I don't mind playing the same character forever, Smuck, because I like my character. My character's a tiny little Lalafell man who punches people in the grundle, and I like that.
I'm a potato too.
Potatoes
So
are
many
the
potato
best.
people. I
Like,
had to
the
pick the
potatoes are
biggest
the
one,
best.
the Rogadin.
Like, the potatoes are what you pick if you like the old, like, 2D style. You can just kind of pretend that they popped out of the old games.
Yeah.
Plus, who can hate FF14 when it has, like, Suplex Grandpa?
Oh my god. The Hildebrand series of quests is my favorite thing about that game.
I haven't done those yet. I need to.
Have you finished the base game yet?
No, I need to go to the dragon dungeon, like the giant skeleton dragon.
Okay, I just finished.
We could probably help you out. Is that the 8-man that you were talking about earlier?
The what?
Oh wait, no. You were talking about the treasure chest that you were supposed to have a full party.
Yeah,
for.
I was talking about the treasure chest where they told you it's recommended that you have 8 players before you find this treasure chest, and then we open it. It was just me and Max thinking, this is going to be hard, and it was. I honestly could have done it myself.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, there's so much to do in this game. And
I am on Excalibur.
It's not like you said. You're not gated from doing any of it. You can just decide what you want to do that day.
Mm.
Plus, I mean, like, if you want to be like a really like I play monk. If you want to be a really effective monk, you actually are better off learning, like, doing basic level ups for other classes to get like
cross skills. Yeah.
Cross skills that like lancing skills that help you fucking crit all over the place.
See, I play Black Mage, but I've got like the dollar store version of heal, just in case I need it.
Yeah, it's pretty pleasant. Right now, I'm working on. I've got my Bard almost to level 56, but I'm starting to learn Tank as well, because that's one problem the game has, is like, overwhelmingly, it seems in this game more than any other that I've played, tanks are in very low demand. And
By the way, if anybody...
tank classes are so boring...
Yeah. Some people are asking what server we're on. Me and Max are on Balmong.
Yeah.
We
paid the Balmong tax.
I'm on Excalibur.
Yeah. But, yeah, tanks are... I don't know. I picked Black Mage because I read that it was, like, the easy class, because I play with the controller.
Yeah, like, the big shtick was, like, the Black Mage, and, like, what was the easiest combat class?
Not Monk.
Oh, fuck. I know that it might be Warrior. Wait, no. That's a tank. Lancer, that's it.
Yeah, Lancer's easiest DPS.
Like, Lancer and Black Mage were designed to be, like, intuitive enough to, like, be done on a controller conceivably, like, without needing to invest in anything crazy. And Black Mage is still really good. I think they do, like, the most AoE damage in the game.
I mean, I like it. I think they do the most single-point damage, too.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, I think that might go to Lancer, or maybe even Monk.
Yeah.
Because I know Monk's, like, Limit Break does a shitload of damage.
Monk
like,
can
Black
be the
Mage's
most
entire thing is just finding a safe spot to root yourself, and then just cycling your spells.
Yeah, Park and Blow.
Monk is the best single-target DPS, I think. Healing in that game is supposedly a lot of fun. I know, I've talked with PA Master about it, and, I think she does, White Mage. And, yeah, it seems like a really fun game to heal for.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know Q heals, sometimes Niffy does, and Risa is just a healer right now, and all of them have a lot of fun with it, because you don't really focus on healing with any of those classes. Like, you do... I mean, except in the case of Scholar, where you just have your pet do it. Like, certainly you do, like, target and heal people, but most of the time you're just doing DPS. In one way or another.
Is this game kind of set up where if you're fighting a boss and you're a healer, you pretty much just have to top people off when they get too low? Because if somebody's in actual danger, it's because they didn't dodge an AoE. Is that kind of what the deal is?
Yeah, you can. If you have a dumb party that stands in the shit, yeah, you can. Healers.
Like, how often do you heal your tank? The guy who's like absorbing the auto attacks from the boss.
All the time. You should be healing your tank.
Yeah,
all the time,
consistently.
Because I mean, they're the only ones really taking damage if they're doing the right thing. Welcome.
By the way,
I tricked you, and now you're mine forever.
This is like my favorite song of all time. Oh yeah, feel free. We are on the Olive Garden on Pullahoko's Discord.
Come on in.
Can always do some FFX talk.
FX.
Yeah, because Ray went to FanFest last year, I believe.
Wasn't that when they do the big announcements for the game?
Yeah, pretty much. They just had the other one now where they announced, like, they showed the new Stormblood.
Yeah.
I will send it to you. Check your DMs in a second, or your messages on Discord in a second.
Do it.
Alright, I just sent it to you.
Yo.
Hey.
Hello.
Yo.
Alright, I'm gonna mute the live stream really quick. There we go. Oh, yeah. Rating is something else in this game. Healers, believe it or not, they're expected to pull out DPS when they can, and the way that, like, when they take the damage that they take from raids, it requires consistent healing too. So healers get shit for not healing the tanks high enough, as well as not performing a bit of DPS. It's really dumb and it's really stupid.
To be fair, though, I've seen more slack in this series than I ever did in World of Warcraft.
Oh god, yeah.
Where people will just quit the dungeon if you don't have the right gear.
Yeah.
It seems like it kind of seems like for most stuff until you get like the super high-end raids.
Yeah.
The main thing you have to do is just dodge the AoEs and know how the mechanics of the boss work.
Don't stand in the shit.
Yeah. There's a great joke that's actually revolved around that, and that joke is, why does Eorzea not have any cars? And that's because nobody knows mechanics in Final Fantasy XIV. Nobody knows how to dodge, and it's really bizarre.
That is just the wildest shit ever. I mean, I guess if you came straight out of WoW and none of that ever matters, but like, before I got into Final Fantasy XIV, I played WildStar on and off, and the pepperonis in those dungeons are insane in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, I played WoW up until like level 30, and I played WildStar up until around that same level range. Yeah. But yeah, like before that, I hate saying this, like my main MMO was Final Fantasy 11, and a lot of people that played 14 were diehard 11 players.
That doesn't surprise me.
So it doesn't surprise me as far as where the player base comes from, but when they realize that they actually have to, push buttons to succeed, it throws them off.
That was actually one of the reasons why I think I liked Monk so much, was because I used to play a paladin tank in World of Warcraft. And that tanking was like, especially in the time I played it, in the Burning Crusade stuff, 95% of it was, do not stand in the shit. So I would just be bored as all hell doing the same two moves, and 2 moves move, 2 moves to, you really didn't have to do much positioning aside from, make sure the melee doesn't run in to get cleaved, it wasn't all that tough. With Monk, it's get behind this guy, poke him in the asshole, take a step to the side, poke him in the side, go back to the asshole, continually punch him in the asshole. Which is, again, why I love the
Yeah, Monk and Dragoon are like incredibly positional in it. It's actually very bizarre on why they do that. I think like way too many of their moves are position based, and that's kind of stupid because some of these mobs are huge, and to have them navigate that is just asinine to even request of anyone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like all the raids, the raids are not dynamic content. It's literally the mob is going to do a scripted move at a scripted point, and it's literally a giant script, and nobody can do this, and it's really weird. And,
I mean, I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because I've gone through some of the raids, and something that I think would actually be really welcome is just like a training raid where you can see the boss and get to know what his mechanics are, because otherwise you're just going to look the shit up on YouTube and kind of feel it out.
Yeah,
but
this day and age, that seems like the best way to go.
Yeah, but you know what I'm worried about? I'm worried that they're not going to utilize that because we already have dummies that accurately test DPS for different raids, and people's DPS are still bad because they don't use them. So I'm really not sure if they're going to use the practice raid.
I mean, I'm just saying that would be something that I would like.
Oh,
because I don't always want to go like to a YouTube video and sit through like a 15 or 20 minute video of some, Johnny Sephiroth 385 going through the raid boss.
Oh, you mean like a Mr. Happy, explanation of a raid?
Yeah.
Like Square, but like the thing is, like they do not want to bust out like a lot of development dollars, especially in a content that no one uses, because I hate saying it, like in this game a lot of their content is just basically it turns into garbage after a few months. And it's basically useless after a few months. It's terrible. That's not I'm sure that wasn't the intention, but that's the way that their game has gone. And they've already sunk like a lot of their manpower into, like, for instance, Heaven's Word, where they made 3 different jobs and very expansive areas and story and everything like that, and they were fucking drained. So I don't think they want to really do any more development to stuff that doesn't get really used.
The only obvious solution here is more Hildebrand quests.
Yeah, we need more Hildebrand.
Yeah, bring back more.
In fact, just shut down End Raid, shut down Endgame, just do nothing but Hildebrand. I just only want to see how the shit rolls out with that.
I would be one happy camper.
Heaven's Word was like millions dropped into a, hey, do you guys like Knights of the Round from Final Fantasy VII?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet, but apparently the big draw is that you can fly.
Yep.
And there's like a plus 10 level cap.
It's not so much to draw as a necessity, because you will have to walk on those gigantic maps on foot for a while, and you will come to hate it.
Oh.
And that's exactly when flying comes into play.
I kind of wish I recorded all the reactions I had to walking around, like just doing the walking and running of everywhere around there, because I detested it.
Yeah,
it's basically Horizon 2.0.
And the way that you actually are allowed to fly in all those maps, you have to physically run and walk to certain points in order to unlock wind currents.
Now, here's the thing. I got to circumvent this somewhat by having one of my Australian friends who plays this game all the time ferry me around the Sea of Clouds to take me to all of the ether currents. Because they could already fly, and I could not, so I would just whip out the compass and tell them which way to go.
You need to wife that person immediately. You need to make that person yours forever. That person truly cares. I don't know, maybe you need to go ahead and ask about a menage a trois.
I'll pass, thanks. That's not exactly up my alley.
Because that person truly cares for your well-being.
See, that's the thing about Final Fantasy XIV. It's so chill.
It is.
I haven't found anybody in that game yet, aside from like the publicly RPing cat people that are really annoying or bothersome in any way. There was one. I was in Wardona and I read the chat, and it was like looking for one male to be a zombie's literal dinner, no sex involved.
Well, thank God for that. Oh, what was the quote? What was it? They were talking about for Stormblood. He's like, you can go find a room with the cat people room or something like that. Like one of the developers.
Oh, in Ulda, yeah. There's a certain. I think they hang around like the Chamber of Rule.
Like no, I mean one of the developers like of the game mentioned something about like basically hinted at there being a cat fuck room in the expansion.
Oh. No, that wouldn't surprise me in the least.
This is the designated cat RP room.
And what I'm joking, the joke I made about that was if you open it and it's just gonna be Hildebrand in it, just like, oh, what were you expecting? Smash!
One of the funniest...
No, they probably just put down a giant litter box and all the cats congregate there.
When it goes live, I imagine it's going to be like one of those Undertale rooms at the convention.
It's going to be a confuck fest.
So, one of the funniest moments that I've had with the director was Yoshi P was at PAX East last year, and he doesn't know a lot of English. If you've ever heard him talk, that's very apparent. But Koji Fox, the guy that's basically in charge of lore, is usually around him anyway. So he just happened to be at PAX East, and I had standing 10 feet away from me with Koji Fox. So I was like, "Oh shit, can I get a selfie?" And Koji Fox is like, "Yes." So then I wrapped my arm around him and like, "You're in my embrace now." And Yoshi P is just looking at me kind of weird because I actually did a seductive voice. And I point the camera up, and Koji Fox is laughing in the background, like, "Now look pretty for me." And I took the picture. and Koji was dying laughing.
That poor bastard.
There was also, Tom mentioned I went to FanFest in Vegas, and Koji Fox was having his whole lore panel, and I was 5 minutes late. So I walk into the lore panel. I'm like, all right, I wonder what's going on here. I hope this trip is worth it. I'm not shitting you. On the projector on the feed, it was just something with a red background, and then in black letters, all it said was cock. And I just kind of sat there I don't think this is about lore anymore. I'm going to go ahead and leave. But I think I think they were talking about the year of the
Yeah, the rooster stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the rooster stuff.
You just kind of fall half asleep for a couple of minutes, then you look up and you're like, "Oh, that's a pleasant surprise." Kind of like what happened to me the other day. So YouTube's autoplay is a mistake and terrible. I usually like to put something on.
Pirate missed.
Pirate, we literally did get butt pirates on here. Fuck. So, well, you know what? The only thing that could help a butt pirate is to make it lit.
Isn't that the truth?
So I usually like to put something like a video up on background just as I go to sleep. I forget that I have the autoplay on, so I fall asleep to the new Monster Factory, which is Conan Exile, the one where you can ding dong talent it up.
Yeah, that's the only reason that game's noteworthy.
Yeah, funny video, but the related, the first autoplay related one was Twitch fails naked nudity on Conan Age of Exiles, and naked Twitch people playing it. So it was hot girls on Twitch and people failing at Conan. The related video for that was hot girls naked fucking on Twitch. So I kind of fall asleep, wake up about, I don't know, 40 minutes later, and there is literally just a girl, blurred out, but there's a girl, arm up inside herself. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And this is just on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's apparently she, oh, this channel got banned for showing content, for showing this, and I'm like, wait, what the if you just look up Twitch fails, a lot of them are fucking horny.
Yeah, I would rather not.
I won't do that, but yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, don't
we'll
do
take
that,
your word for it.
But it's there.
Yeah, I mean, your mentions are gonna be fucked for a while, Tom.
My recommendations are gonna get fucked to all hell and back. God, I forgot how like the first half of this game is just one giant fetch quest.
Alright, so I have no experience with weird YouTube fuck videos, and I did all my Final Fantasy XIV talk. I'm gonna go ahead and take my cold medication and try to sleep.
Yeah, get some rest.
It was a pleasure having you.
Yep, have a good night, guys.
You too.
Good night.
You too. Yeah, I'm actually probably just gonna, about 11:30, I'm probably gonna just...
Yeah, I think it's a good time. We beat the butt pirates, so I think it's time to go.
We ran through like...
We can leave it on a pretty high note there.
We ran through like 20 fucking NES games, and the one that we like do the best at is like the most notorious pain in the ass one. Alright, let me just make sure I actually save this one.
Sorry, you mean create a suspend point?
Create a save suspend point. Yeah, no, I wanna keep that. I wanna keep that locked. Alright. Well, this is a good stream. And yeah, I kinda wanna play more FF14 myself, which I'll probably I knocked off a couple like reoccurring charges on myself, so I'm probably gonna take that money and put it right back into FF14. In that case, I want to thank everyone for coming out and watching. Keep in mind,
I'm gonna cut out early. I gotta go, but thanks for coming. Good stream.
Yep.
Later.
See y'all next time.
Take it easy, everyone. Thanks for coming.
All right.